One of the biggest things that I learned the hard way, that I wish and I hope after this module that other people don't have to learn the hard way, is that more is not necessarily better, particularly when it comes to inclusions. You need to have enough for the retreat to feel rich, but it can't feel full. And I guess I learnt that the hard way. In the beginning, I was offering just little things like, well, not little things, but you know, I had a videographer there doing videos, right? So I also decided to get a makeup artist and a hairstylist in to help out. And in theory, in my head, that made the event better for my attendees. That made the event more fun and more of an, I guess, an immersive sort of experience. Not true. It just meant that people's days were so overscheduled, getting from appointment to appointment and being stressed because they've got to be in makeup now and they're still in hair and then the videographer's waiting on them. It did the opposite. And then it also did things like, oh, I didn't like my makeup, and that's a reflection on the retreat, you know, because I've got a specific way I want my makeup done. It just muddled everything up. It muddied the water in terms of what the outcome of the retreat was. It wasn't to have amazing makeup. The outcome of, or exactly how they want their makeup done, the outcome of the retreat is to, you know, build a business or whatever it is more specifically that you're trying to help people achieve. So I found that the more I did, the more that often confused the retreat, both the attendees and the actual outcomes that they were achieving in the room. So more is not necessarily better, but creating experiences that are rich, I think works really well as well. When it comes to people in the room as well, I had just always had the thought that I need to fill up. Like, the more I can teach, the better. Not true at all. So I was like, if they leave a day and don't feel like I've taught 8 hours a day throughout all of this, then they're going to feel like they've missed out on something. Humans cannot consume that much information. There's got to be other activities and there's got to be other space in the retreat, which for me as an event manager felt like almost laziness, creating a space to have just little things like having a 1-hour lunch. For me at the beginning, I had 10-minute morning tea and afternoon tea breaks and a 20-minute lunch break. And then I realized there's different types of people in the room. There are introverts, there are extroverts, there are people who want to be around people, there are others that are exhausted and drained from the content, there are others that just need some quiet time. And I wasn't allowing that because it was so overscheduled and so full. So that's the biggest thing. Choose sparingly what you offer in terms of additional activities, in terms of dinners. I thought I had to put on an amazing dinner every night. People would go insane, right? They need to be able to have time alone to refresh. And then I took it back to just one dinner and a 2-hour welcome drinks on the first night out of the potential 3-4 evenings that they will be spending, right? Giving people that space to escape, to rest and to breathe. Same with me doing implementation, like done with you, implementation times in the afternoons. That was a big one. Like, a lot of my girls just need space to think, space to process, space to connect and have those chats that you don't get to have during the day, either with experts or just with each other. And the breakthroughs that happen in the space are just as important as the ones that happen in the content-rich or activity-rich times. So that's one of the big ones. Don't overdo it. You're about creating richness, not fullness.